10 signs in your body that shows that you are not eating enough protein. Fat and carbohydrates have their ups and downs, being vilified one day and lionized the next. Protein, on the other hand, has long been praised for its capacity to help people of all types develop muscle, repair tissue, and aid in essential biological activities such as blood coagulation and immunological response. But there's a lot more to the story than that. What is protein exactly, and why is it so important? Protein, along with fats and carbs, is one of the 3 major macronutrients. Bill Cole, MD, a cellular health specialist and functional medicine expert, says it is particularly significant because it accomplishes most of the work in our cells and is required for the development and function of our tissues, organs, and glands. Protein is essential for the body's construction, repair, and oxygenation, as well as for the production of enzymes that help us digest our food. It also plays a crucial role in the creation and regulation of our hormones. Amino acids are the basic building components of proteins. Amino acids are made up of 22 different types, 9 of which are considered as essential amino acids. Because they can't be made by the body, they must be ingested in the food we eat. To avoid protein deficit, how much protein do we really need? While the body requires a steady supply of protein, there are phases of growth, such as childhood, adolescence, pregnancy, and later in life, due to the increased rate of muscle breakdown, when extra protein is required. It's vital to remember that protein requirements are mostly determined by factors such as gender, weight, health, and activity level. In general, however, the recommended daily allowance, RDA, is calculated using the equation: multiply 0.36 grams of protein by your body weight in pounds. A 130-pound person, for example, need around 47 grams of protein per day. It's important to remember that research says that rather than eating a large amount of protein all at once, we should spread it out throughout the day. According to Tamara Wilner, a nutter, a certified nutritionist at Second Nature, this makes it easier for our muscles to maximize their protein synthesis. 4 good sources of protein. It's also critical to take protein from a range of sources to ensure that you get all of the essential amino acids. Because they provide vital amino acids and a range of micronutrients, Marie Spano, MS, RD, CSCS, CSSD, a sports dietitian and consultant for Egg Life Foods, recommends the following whole foods. 1. Regular Greek yogurt. A 6-ounce cup of Greek yogurt has ranging from 12 to 18 grams of protein. Greek yogurt is a good choice since it contains a lot of casein, which is a protein that takes longer to digest and keeps you fuller for longer. It's also high in bone-building calcium and, in some cases, helpful bacteria called as probiotics, which are live and active cultures. 2. Tempeh dish. A 3-ounce serving of tempeh has 18 grams of protein. This fermented dish, made from soy, is high in plant-based protein. It's also a rich source of helpful microorganisms thanks to the fermenting process. 3. Sardines. A 3-ounce portion of salmon contains 17 grams of protein. Salmon is a good source of the omega-3 fatty acids EPAs and DHA, as well as being high in protein. Omega-3 fatty acids are beneficial to the heart, eyes, brain, and prenatal health. 4. Meat from a dark turkey. A 3-ounce meal of dark turkey flesh contains 24 grams of protein. Despite the fact that dark turkey flesh is a fantastic source of protein, turkey is underconsumed and underappreciated. It also has more iron than white turkey meat, as well as being a good source of many vitamins, zinc, and selenium. So, what are the signs that eating more protein-rich meals will be beneficial to your body? Here are 11 signs and symptoms of protein insufficiency. Given the abundance of food in the United States, true protein shortage is uncommon. In reality, All of the experts consulted for this study agreed that most Americans fulfill, or even exceed, their daily protein requirements. A protein shortage induced by malabsorption syndrome would be an exception, adds Dr. Cole. Malabsorption syndrome occurs when a person consumes adequate protein but does not digest or absorb it properly. This is frequently caused by a lack of digestive enzymes like pepsin and hydrochloric acid, HCl, in the stomach, both of which are required for protein digestion. The frequent causes are old age or a bad diet consisting in processed foods. Furthermore, the widespread use of antacids in modern life lowers HCl levels, impairing protein digestion. If you are concerned you may be deficient, Susan Greeley, RD, a registered dietitian nutritionist and chef instructor at the Institute of Culinary Education, identifies 11 protein insufficiency symptoms that may be your body's way of informing you that you need to increase your protein intake. 1. Wound healing is slow. Protein is necessary for wound healing. Without it, wound healing is hampered, collagen production is hampered, and wounds might worsen. 2. Immune system weakness, as evidenced by repeated infections. It is common knowledge that protein deficiency inhibits immune function. This is due to amino acids' functions in the formation of antibodies, also recognized as proteins, and the regulation of immunological responses. 3. Muscle breakdown, sarcopenia. This is usually associated to aging, but it can happen at any age due to starvation, eating problems, disease, and other factors. We lose muscular mass as we get older. Adult protein requirements rise after the age of 70, and exercise is also required to maintain muscle. 4. Bones that aren't as strong as they used to be. This can increase the number of fractures, especially among the elderly. Protein insufficiency affects collagen production, support, and repair at various periods of life, as well as muscle mass, and the two function together. 5. Hair shrinkage. This could be linked to iron deficiency, which is a typical micronutrient shortage caused by a diet lacking in protein sources, notably meat and legumes. 6. Dry skin and brittle nails. It's more common in people who have a severe protein deficiency, but it's not unusual among the elderly. 7. Increased hunger and desires for food. Cravings for food are typical when not getting enough protein, since the body stimulates appetite to get what it requires. 8. Weakness and fatigue. Protein is a macronutrient, which means it gives the body energy. Weakness and exhaustion are generally the first indicators of a protein and calorie restriction. 9. Mood swings. Most people are familiar with tryptophan, an amino acid that is a precursor to the neurotransmitter serotonin. Neurotransmitters also require the use of other amino acids. When we don't eat enough protein, our supply of amino acids is limited or depleted, which has a detrimental impact on our brain function by restricting our body's ability to produce neurotransmitters. 10. Poor development in children. Protein shortage in children severely compromises structural processes, like developing muscles, creating collagen, bones, teeth, and so on, as well as all other functions of proteins.